All right, so we'll go ahead and get started here. We've logged into our program. We're going to go up here to contacts. So contacts. This is going to open up the database. In the last video, we imported our contacts into here. So now we're going to organize them. You want to do this pretty early on in the process because as you get more, as your database grows, you're going to want to be able to filter through them and only see certain, whatever it is you're doing for that day, whether it's farming or making calls or whatever it is. You're going to want to be able to use filters and tags and Smartviews. So first thing we're going to do is we can go in here and up to the where your name is up here, click on that, click on settings. We're going to look at custom tags here first. So you can start to think about, how you want your contacts grouped inside command. You can use, buyers, sellers. There's some system tags out there you can use for that. But if you want to use specialized or custom tags, we're going to go in here and we're going to go over here to command settings, contacts, and we're going to go to contact tags. And these are our contact tags in here. Our custom tags are in here also. So the tag is over here, then you've got who created it, whether the system created it, like KW created it, when it was created on, and then you've got an edit and a trash can icon over here. So let's say that we want to, you can see some of the ones in here. So like I have a builder, there's cat tag. If they have a cat, you can tag it that way. And you can scroll down through here and see, where'd I meet them? Oh, I met them at a church, or I met them at church, met them at the dog park, they're an expired lead, whatever it is, Facebook leads, we can do that in here. So there's two ways to create a tag. You can do it in here, or you can do it on the fly as you're creating the contact also. But we're going to go ahead and create a tag in here. So we do create tag. And let's say we're going to type in where we met them. So let's say we met them at the grocery. Okay. You can pick a color down here if you want. If you want them to stand out, like these down here are purple. We've got some red ones. Let's just do let's do this aqua color here and do create. And if we scroll down to the G's, we should see this new one right here, grocery. Okay. So you can create as many tags as you want. You want to be careful when you're creating your tags. Like if you're naming some, if you're using title, if you put down like your title company or whatever, so you do like title and then you do, Buckeye for Buckeye title or whatever it is you're using, you want to make sure that if you're tagging a contact as a title person, you're tagging them all the same way. You're not using escrow for some and title for some, and you want to make sure that you're consistent. That way, when you go to pull them out of your database, you're pulling all of them. Okay. So we've created a tag. We got a custom tag here. And now we're going to go back to our contacts. Okay. We're going to open up one of our contacts here. So we can see, let's pick Bruce here. Okay. So I have him marked down as a first-time buyer, but I don't have how I met him. So I'm going to come in here and click this pencil icon. And the tags can be set when you add the contact also. This just so happens to be an existing contact that I don't have the tag on, so I'm going to come in here. And a couple different ways you can get to it. So you can scroll down through the whole list, down to the G's, and do it here. Or if you know what the tag is that you want to use, you can just start typing it. It gives it to you right here. And we click grocery. Now let's say that Bruce works at, let's say GE. So I want to put down, a GE tag on here. So I'd start typing GE, and it's going to give me some tags that match those criteria, but nowhere in here does it have GE. So this is the other way you can create a custom tag. So you can do create custom tag right here. Do that. It gives you the same option as before. You can put a color to it. We'll just choose white. And we can do add. And now it's got that tag here. Now, if I'm going to go to another contact and I find out they work at GE also, I can add them in here also with that tag. So if I scroll down here, it should be down here. So it's right here. So we've created the tag, it's out there now. So we can create them on the fly if we need to. And then we're going to click Save. And now we can see his tags are right here. And then if we go back to our contacts, we can also see that they show right here as we scroll. So they're going to show right here. Okay. So now, now we're going to talk about filtering. So we have our contacts in here, and there's a couple different ways you can do this. So if you're just doing a filter one time, you're not going to do the same filter over and over again. You can just use the filters button here. So let's say I want to see all of my first-time home buyers or first-time buyers. So I click on filters. I can come in here and I can go to tags, and I can start to type tag. Here it pops up. I click it. Okay. Come down here, hit apply, and I've got 3 in here. Okay, so it tells me these 3. So this is good for, you can also, if you come into filters and you want to see, okay, who are some people that I should be contacting? Who do I need to contact? Who doesn't have a birthday? Who doesn't have things in the system? We can do it that way too. But if I come in here and say, okay, last contacted, longer than, and it gives me the days here. So let's say if it's been 30 days since I talked to somebody, I can hit apply, and it shows me 2 on here. And they're past client. I probably should call them because it's been more than 30 days since I talked to them. So you can use filters that way. Now, if this is a common filter that you're going to use, you can turn it into a smart plan, or I'm sorry, a smart view. Smart plans are something different. So we can turn this into a smart view. So once we've done our filtering here, so we got our filtering in here, last contacted, longer than 30 days, and we've hit apply. We're seeing these contacts come up here. So now if I scroll over here, there's a new button that shows up. So it says Save Smart View Changes. So I've created this filter. Now I'm going to make it into a smart view so that I can bring it up quickly. So if you hover over this button, it says click here to create a new smart plan. So we click here, and we're going to call this one last contact 30 plus. Hit save. Okay. Now we're going to clear our filters here. All right. So now when we come into contacts, loads up. So now what we can do, instead of having to open the filters window and filter on that, we can come here where it says Smart View. We can click on this, and you have Create a Smart View here, Manage Smart Views. There's a couple in here already. So there's all contacts. If I click on that, it's going to show me all the contacts. If I click on leads, it's going to show me just my lead contacts. And then some Kelly ones down here. So if they're set up on a campaign, it'll show it. If there's no neighborhood in their profile, which is good because you want to make sure everybody has a profile and they're set up on their monthly neighborhood nurture. And then who should I call? These are, well, this is contacts you haven't made contact in the last 30 days. So there's actually one in there already for that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come to last contact here. I'm going to select it, and it's automatically there. If I come in here and go to, I want to see leads. These are all the ones that are going to be marked with this lead tag right here. Okay. If I come in here and say, okay, show me all my contacts that don't have a neighborhood assigned to them. I have 7, so I should probably open these up and assign a neighborhood to them. Okay, so if you have a smart view in here that you don't need anymore, you can come up here and do manage smart view. In this window, you can edit with the pencil icon, or you can delete. Ones that are set up in the system, like these ones down here marked for Kelly, you can't change those, but these 2 here I've created, so I can change them. If I click on the pencil icon, it allows me to change the name of it. Do that. If I click on the trash can icon, it gives me, are you sure you want to delete it? I say yes. Actually, let's do this one down here. And we're going to delete that one. And we delete it. And then we can go down here and hit the X. We can hit cancel, or we can hit the X. And now we're not going to see that smart view in here. So that's it for smart views.